going on, guys? JK Dripmode, and today, yes, I am gonna build a dial. Now today's dial is inspired by a subscriber that I follow, and he calls himself El Chombo Custom Diorama. And his videos are actually pretty cool. He's always carrying a drink. Definitely appreciate that. It's pretty dope. I like his style. But one of his videos that I saw is he's actually looking for this item, and I can't believe he had the item. Boom. These are fish tank filters. I did not know that. I never own a fish tank, so I wouldn't even know. For my next idea, this would help a lot. So in his videos, he was saying to get this on Amazon, you get 4 for $15. He's right. I got 4 of these for $15. If you go to a regular like Petco or PetSmart, they're like $25 for one. So definitely recommend you guys going and check it out on Amazon. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys today's inspiration is Predator and Alien. So this is definitely a Predator versus Alien dial. I'm not doing this because of this particular figure, but I just happened to get this guy as well. Pretty dope. But I do have a collection of Alien and Predator, and they're from the first Alien versus Predator. They're the McFarlane, I guess, series, and I've had them for a while since the movie came out. I really never did anything else with it besides display them because they're pretty dope as is. So I'm gonna show you. I have a distinct area just for my Alien versus Predator collection, and I'm gonna do a hybrid of a couple things, you know, from the first movie and from the second movie. Alright, so I started sketching out some ideas with those pieces and the mix of foam as well, but so I want to utilize different heights and levels. So I got 4 pieces of that filter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have them laying down and standing up. It has 2 areas for piping, and I want to utilize these pipes. And I saw in the movie that the Predators were keeping the baby aliens before they hatch, you know, that weird looking thing, in the tubes as like test tubes. So I don't know, maybe I want to play with that idea. Also, I do have a diorama setup of when the Predator and the Alien finally made a hybrid. This area will be more floor, so this is an area where all the eggs could be. I'm gonna show you what I got so far. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm just laying out the pieces so I can have a better idea of my space, of the composition. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to elevate these. This is the ground floor, so I'm definitely going to be a foam. I have to rise that up higher, and then that's the piece where you see the hybrid being born. Yeah. Alright guys, so now you know where my motivation comes from and where my idea is going at, so let's get started.
Basketball in school? Well, I will use your talents come baseball season, my friend. Or if we buy very often, like Meredith or Kevin. I mean, who's doing Kevin? Come on, Dad.
Alright, so the plan is that I want to cut this piece right here on both, so that I can rise the other platform up to here and then utilize this as well. Plastic, I don't have the proper tool for that, but I do have this foam cutter. Alright. Yay, successful. Before I start getting crazy with carving and stuff, I'm gonna start installing the magnets. Okay, I gotta have these guys magnetized like this. And This for now, but this is more for it to hold, but so I'm assembling everything. As you can see, before I go painting, I'm adding all these details, just adding some random hieroglyphics, just some patterns. You know, they don't mean nothing, but it's just part of this area here. So I wanted to blend in with the hieroglyphics that I see here. Alright guys, this is day 2 and everything is dry and pretty much assembled. So today I'm going to be doing a lot of dry brushing, a lot of paint application and gluing. But as you can see, I put a couple layers of brown, of gunmetal and black. So as you can see here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to match it. I'm trying to match the amount of detail, the amount of brushing, so it could look like it's all one part, one piece, you know?
I guess the person I have the most in common with
Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a black wash. Why? Because I just really wanted these details. With black washing it, like I said, the black washing it helps the whole piece have one consistency.
With anyone else. Oh! Not funny, man.
guys.
So the aliens, they always leave this gunk of like black. It looks like slime, but it's kind of like a web. So when they started doing it, it started webbing. And really what it is basically you put one spot of glue and then you start touching and then you start moving the web. I started doing it here. This is a lot more detailed, but you could go put it here, touch, single point, go back and repeat it. Alright, so to kind of like speed up the process, what I'm doing is I'm getting these, I got some thick glue gun sticks, and I'm just gonna basically melt them. Some blood. Now, the alien has a darker green, and the predator has a more of a neon green. So I'm debating on just maybe kind of splashing a little bit of both in different places to kind of indicate that both parties have been going in a battle and they both have had casualties. So just being subtle, kind of like the alien got cut going through the barge or something like that, you know. It's kind of like my train of thought. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. Alright, next up, you see this taped because I want this part to stay clear, but I want this top to be metal and I want it to be silver, so I'm gonna spray paint the top. I mean, the whole point is that, you know, these guys, this slides all the way, right? And it's gonna show right here. I want this cap to kind of give it a separation, but also an area where I could probably put a light to shine in there. The light thing is probably something that I'm gonna have to figure out later on because I don't have any solution for that right now. But I do want these guys to light up. So. Alright guys, it's done. This is a pretty big dial. This is actually the same length as my Ninja Turtle one. It's just not as tall. Okay, I guess let me talk about it. So what you see here is basically a hybrid of Predator and Alien. And what I mean by that is not just the movie, but also some of the elements. As you can see, this is really not in Predator vs. Alien. This is more of an Alien type of prop. So I kind of built like this set where there's multiple levels, but also multiple things going on at the same time. As you can see, the final result from Predator vs. Alien, we got the hybrid that's born. And you can see back there I put an iPad with a rotating video of the galaxy to add a nice touch to it. This is the actual first Predator vs. Alien figurines. It's not related to the movie. These guys are from the movie. The Jungle Hunter, and then this is the the king, the emperor, with the blue dreadlocks. So also what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna build it right in front of you guys. I wanna show you how easy this guy was to assemble. It's magnetized, so got the floor, now we got the back walls. Okay. Next up is the bottom partition of these sections. These are also magnetized. Alright. Then we got the metal platforms. So all you gotta do is just insert it, have it sit there. Okay. That one's a little tight, but it's all good. Alright. Next up, now is the platform. And these are not magnetized to the foundation, but it is magnetized to this part. So this one's a little tight. Okay. I put the tubes. Okay. And that's it. That was actually pretty easy. Some other dials are a little bit more complicated to assemble, but this is actually very modular. That's one of the things I love about this dial. It's just so easy to assemble. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is the build, you know. So I want to say thank you for watching. Please feel free to write a comment, hit that like button, and please subscribe, guys. All right, peace.